In the fridge, duh.
And there was much rejoicing.
All right, what is up, everyone? So I have to start the stream tonight because I actually remembered a really funny story from the times I hated life, universe, and everything back in my multivariable calculus course. So I am joined on the line by DJ Salty.
Hey!
Because he is a gigantic fan of Chicken Police and he wants to know what happens.
Of course I want to know what happened. It's like the hilarious thing I've seen since ever.
I know, this game is fantastic. I'm just like, why is this game so crazy good? I don't understand. But anyway, so about this story. So this class was taught by a professor who literally inflicted pain on himself every time he blinked. Like every time he blinked, he would wince. Like he just hurt himself, or his eyelids touching each other caused an electrical shock to go through his brain. You know, it was just
angel effect. Okay.
Yeah, it was just weird. So basically, I hated this class. I hated everything about it because number one, I could never get help. So I got a D in this course, and I told my counselor in the engineering department, hey, can I get a D? They go, yeah, you can get 3 Ds and still graduate and be totally fine. Okay, I'm taking one. I don't care. And then to rub salt on the wound, this is an aside. The next semester, we were on deck, on the pool deck, stretching, getting ready for our run. And then coach walks by and he goes, hey, Farrell. Just want to let you know you had the lowest GPA on the team last semester. Oh. Well, thanks for broadcasting that to the entire team, coach. That's a real great boost to the old self-confidence there. And then he said, well, you know, Patience got a 4.0. Oh. Well, Patience is a freaking history major. It's not the same thing, coach. It's not the same thing, coach. I hate life. Anyway, so basically what would happen is I had nothing before I had a whole hour off before that class. So I'd usually get lunch and then I'd go to this class. And I was always the first one in this classroom. There wasn't a class before then. It was in the library at the BYU library. It was in some random classroom in there. So I would get there, and then it got to the point where I just started screwing around in this class, as I typically do when I know all hope is lost. So I decided to start writing things on the dry erase board. And because I figured, you know what, might as well have some fun with this thing. So I started writing things like, quote, if I saw a triple integral, I'd shoot first and ask questions later. And I attributed it to Jack Bauer because I was a big fan of 24. I still am a big fan of 24. So I used to write all these silly things on the chalkboard. And then there was one, I cannot off the top of my head remember what I wrote, but it had something to do with Mario Kart. And I wrote this whole thing about Mario Kart on the whiteboard, and he erased it because typically and this class was like a hybrid online and in-person class because they were taping him lecturing and using it for current and future online courses of the same subject matter. So what he did at this class period was he manually erased it, but he forgot to digitally erase the whiteboard.
Oh.
So my quote was immortalized in that class forever. If they still use the same one, that is.
Yikes.
I actually ran home. I ran home that day and I go, is it there? Is it there? I checked it. I was like, yes, it's there. Yes. Yes.
Oh.
My shenanigans have made it onto the online portion of this stupid class. I was very proud of myself. But I did have, there was a little bit of redemption. I absolutely hated this course. It was multivariable calculus, and it was a linear algebra multivariable calculus hybrid. You had half in linear algebra, half of the semester in multivariable calculus. Once we got into multivariable calculus, I could do the multi-derivatives fine, but the multi-integral, I had no idea what was going on for the second half of the semester, or for like the second quarter of the semester. I could not understand it. I couldn't wrap my head around it. I couldn't do the problems, and I couldn't get help. I literally could not get help from anyone on this course. So I just treaded water and just skated by with a D. But like it was just so bad. I would call my mom and be like, "Mom, I hate this," because my mom's a civil engineer, you know, and she famously told me she flunked calculus 3 times, but she's one of the best engineers that she knows. So I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna get through this thing, dang it. And then the next semester I got into differential equations, which was worse.
Oh no.
No.
I remember those. The answer's no.
I was by far the dumbest person in that class.
Oh, no.
Bar none. I had to have been the dumbest person in that class. Because there was me and my buddy Kaysen were the 2 civils in that class. Everyone else was mechanical or electrical. And electrical engineers, I mean, those guys are drawing schematics for death rays in the main lounge area of the Clyde building. I swear. I don't know what they were drawing, but they were drawing schematics on death rays. Cuz that's all you could think of, because it just looks so devious and demonic. It has to be some sort of a death ray. I mean, yeah. That's what electrical engineers do. They make death rays. So, all right. So on that note, we're going to get started tonight. We are playing Chicken Police. Typically, on this channel, we do multiplayer Mondays. I had a rough weekend. I'm not going to lie. So I was not mentally in a state to where I could arrange and pull off a multiplayer Monday today. So we're going to play Chicken Police because we didn't play Chicken Police on Friday, and we will be back to Mech Warrior tomorrow. I promise. It will totally happen. So, all right. So here we go. Chicken Police, painted red. This game is so nuts. Oh, this game is too good. All right, here we go. Go live. All right.
Hey.
Oh, Joffrey. Continue. All right. So we have gone back through the police station. Wait, we still got stuff to do at the hot dog?
Everything all right, old man? If there's something we can do for you, just say so, okay?
Well, all right.
All right.
I guess the answer is
Maybe
no.
he can't understand what we're...
Or he just doesn't want to talk to us. Which I can understand.
Indifference is almost as harmful, Sonny.
You think I'm indifferent about the insect issue?
I didn't say that, boss.
I'm not indifferent. I just think we've simply gone too far to even make it right.
It's never too late to change, Sonny.
I hope you're right.
All right.
Wait, weren't we at like the bar?
Yeah, I think. Okay,
Yeah,
so
we were at the nightclub last time I remember.
no, we were at the nightclub, and we were gonna go over to the summer house, but it was showing that typically, okay, I guess you can come back here whenever you want because of the jukebox. Oh, okay, so you can. Okay, all right. So we're going to the weekend house now.
Well, if there's one
Here we
thing
go.
I'd learned during 20 years of detective work, it's that if someone wants to meet you at a remote location at night, you should bring an army for backup. One time, me and Marty were stupid enough to
Fuzzy,
underestimate
do
a
the
situation like that,
innuendo.
and we never really recovered. And yet here we were again, about to step alone into something hauntingly familiar.
Hauntingly
Only
familiar.
one tactic remained, as the old dogs say. Balls,
Balls to the wall. The only phrase that would have been better
this
is
place gives me the
"Meta la
creeps."
chancla."
I wouldn't say I like it either.
Let's take a look around before we go inside.
Textbook.
I'm telling you, it's a trap.
It's
Shut
a
up,
trap.
Marty.
Shut up, Marty. Oh!
Oh dear.
So, this is the word. What can I say?
It's a
The
word.
message is loud and clear.
Yeah, what matters is who is it for and what does it mean?
I can't misunderstand that if I wanted to.
We'll see.
Wait a second, did that bimbo put a spell on you? As you used to say, don't let it cloud your objective judgment, Boss Bird.
Watch who
Bird.
you're talking to, boy.
Boy! What, Kratos? No, I had our good friend, my wife and I attribute us getting together to a particular friend named Mark. He had a particular ex-girlfriend he was not too fond of. And he put her ringtone, and he still had to communicate with her for Lord knows what reason. So he literally changed her ringtone to "She's a ho ho, she's a ho ho." Oh, there's a shoe.
Damn.
It's not a good sign.
Maybe she just lost it when she hurried into the house.
Yeah, right.
Do you think it belongs to Natasha?
No idea. Do you think I measured her feet when I was in her room?
Not sure I want to know, but I wouldn't be surprised. Should we take it?
Hell no. I'll buy you one if you want. This is police business.
Do you mean the real cops? Do you think...
I'm almost certain. My crest is tingling.
Damn it. Well, thank God I have a weapon on me. Or two.
When do
Or
you not
10.
have one?
Fair point.
Stop staring at it. You're freaking me out.
Okay. I just like shoes.
Furry hell, Marty. I don't want to know.
Wow.
Stop staring.
Okay.
Furry hell.
Oh,
It looks
man.
like a banana. How could you not stare at that?
I just like shoes. I can't.
Chicken police. Hands up.
Marty, that's enough.
Oh, come on.
Chicken police.
Marty, that's enough.
That's gotta be a sound effect. Chicken police.
Chicken police. Okay, hold on.
Chicken police. Hands up.
Marty, that's enough.
Okay, I'll get Maldor
Marty,
to trim that
before
out.
we enter, did you bring Big Bertha?
Of course. She's in the trunk.
It's time to get Her Majesty out.
That's what I like.
That's what I want. Hold on.
Let's get it on.
Here, hold on.
Let's go.
Hello, my beauty.
I just hello nursed it. Stop in the name of love.
Just don't point it at
We
me.
are the
Aw, scared?
champions.
Take it easy. I swore I'm not gonna shoot you again.
I swore I'm not going to shoot you again.
Very gallant of you, partner.
What, are you still pissed at me? I'm happy to remind you why you got shot the first time.
I get it. Just shut the fuck up already.
Oh, the clock is gone.
Oh, clock.
It's the nothing.
What was that?
Forget it. Just an old quote from a movie. And
Flashlight.
I didn't bring one.
Me neither. What a pair of...
Yep.
What a pair of clucking professionals.
But you do have a shotgun with you.
We should have shotguns for this kind of deal.
We should have shotgun.
Is that from an old movie?
No, it's an original.
Figures.
Whoa!
Oh,
Whoa!
gosh.
Whoa!
She was lying on
Oh,
the
that
floor
that
as if she
escalated
was
quickly.
sleeping. She looked peaceful. Almost. The large pool of blood ruined the picture.
Just a flesh wound.
Poor, delicate Deborah. Maybe you were too pure and innocent for this city. But in the end, its filth pulled you under. You know, no
No,
animal
that
can
was not
swim
Natasha
in
Fuzzy.
high
You are
heels.
correct. Can you swim in high heels?
Meryl.
I think I might have to do some extensive research on this.
Oh gosh, I feel sick.
That would be pretty fun. That would be a fun video. Can you
It's like-
swim in high heels?
Oh no.
Wild gods.
Yeah, it's her.
Fuzzy,
Deborah,
don't encourage
the girl who
that.
came to my house.
Fuzzy's like, I might want to see that.
Nobody wants to see that.
Oh, come on. You
I wouldn't swim
know.
in high heels, but it is possible.
I have legs that need to be worshipped, Salty.
Yeah, you can get that worship somewhere else.
I figured. But what the hell happened? Was it Natasha? Is this what you wanted us to see?
Well, that was hunting season.
I mean, I don't
I
think so, Marty.
freaking hope
She
Natasha
seemed
doesn't
very
want us to
attached
see
the
that.
girl, and I believed her. Furthermore, she has no motive to kill her. Natasha meant some object. Something maybe the killer wanted, too. And the poor girl was trying to protect it.
Did she seem that kind of girl?
She risked a lot simply by coming to see me. She would have done it for her mistress.
Why is she naked? Was it sexual? I mean, there's no sign of struggle. She seems untouched. Maybe she knew her assailant.
Or maybe
Was
the
it a lover?
assailant just shot her and took her clothes off. I don't know.
This looks premeditated. So far, the messages have appeared in weird places, but this is a new level. It's no longer just about empty threats.
Well, maybe Natasha's on her way here right now. Or she was already here and something happened to her, too. Kidnapped, or worse.
Those are possibilities, but we can't wait. We don't have time for guessing. Search the house. Search everything. The room's not trashed. Whoever did this wasn't looking for the same thing we are.
Or they knew exactly where to find it. Wait, what are we looking for exactly?
What are we doing here again?
I have no idea, but it's something important. Things like that have a way of getting noticed when you come across them.
Because they're shiny when you put your crosshairs on them, kids.
Amen to that.
That's how we do real detective work. It's very nice that the tail is covering the the unnecessary things.
We should call the
That
department
tail's doing just the
anonymously,
job.
of course.
Do you still remember the number? I haven't called my own workplace in years.
Someone, quick, give me the number for 911.
Somebody call IXII.
Cretin. Of course I remember. 555-111.
Is it? Since when?
Since they invented the telephone.
Yeah, of course. No, I knew that.
I
I was
knew
just
that.
testing you.
Yeah,
see.
of course I knew that.
If
Yeah,
Alexander Graham
right.
Bell invented the telephone, I don't know. I picture him as a goat. I'm not sure. But
Props to the Heracles reference.
Does this fireplace seem as suspicious to you as it seems to me, Marty?
It looks like it's never been used.
And the place has radiators in every room, meaning there's central heating.
Radiators, not central heating.
Then why the fireplace? For decoration?
oh, there's a secret in there somewhere.
Does this fireplace and the
Then why the...
A dead body.
It's an exceptionally beautiful piece. What does it depict, I wonder?
I have no idea, Sonny.
It's so art.
I'm scared to have an opinion. Nice.
I give props
Yeah,
to Hercules.
It really
references.
is.
Thank you.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's so art.
What? So it's Jackson Pollock. So what?
Okay, there's an exit phone.
Okay.
All right, we gotta check the dead body.
The message. Here, too.
Yes, but this isn't about Deborah, and wasn't
So now-
meant for her.
So now, Michelle, tell me exactly what you're doing for this new game that you're working on again. Oh, don't worry, I'm lying naked on the floor. Don't worry, they're gonna put a deer tail over my butt crack.
It was meant for
We're totally
Natasha.
gonna be okay.
Obviously.
What have we gotten ourselves into, Sonny?
I don't know, Marty, but let's get ourselves out of it as soon as possible.
Let's see your
Anything interesting in there?
Yeah, I think there is. There's nothing else you...
Her throat's been cut.
Let's see here. What did we get?
SN. Could be the initials of a person, a place, a company, or a club. Too many possibilities. But we must find out where it's from. SN.
Where'd that golden eagle come from? I wonder.
Oh, the golden eagle that came from the bar.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, we stole it.
Wait a minute. We have a list of names, don't we?
Was there a knife by the dead body? No.
Yeah.
If it's this, that's the leg of this chair right here.
Oh, it looked like a knife. Wait, should we call?
Yes.
Corvo PD, how can I help you?
I found a corpse. A woman. She's dead.
I
Cold.
found a
The
corpse.
address is Rochester Street, 37, Flowerville.
Sir, please, would you repeat that?
Rochester Street, 37. Write it down and hurry up for the sake of the wild ones. Hurry, hurry.
Like a pro.
Like a pro.
Yep, like I've done it before.
Oh, yeah. I almost forgot.
How can you forget a case like that? How many
Street
times have you
statue.
seen a three-headed monkey in your life?
Yikes.
Yes! Yes! They threw out a Monkey Island reference. Look behind you, it's a three-headed monkey.
I have a memory of a chicken, you know?
That's for sure. Now let's get the hell out of here.
That was a great Monkey Island reference right there.
And we'll never hear it again.
Nope.
Wait. She said weird statue in the fireplace.
Oh, okay.
What is this exactly?
A human. Mythical creature. Quite the cult in Iveria. The whole country's full of these
yes.
statues.
The three-headed monkey is a Monkey Island reference. Multiple times throughout the series, Guybrush goes, "Look behind you, a three-headed monkey."
Does it mean anything?
They say humans are the keepers of secrets and the messengers of chaos and destruction.
You
And
don't
everything in
think...
between.
Let's take a closer look.
I'd like to think you can.
Damn,
Ooh.
just like in the adventure books. Rich animals are all insane.
You have a point.
You can't be serious. Is this some kind of...
Yeah, it's a riddle, Marty.
But it doesn't make any sense. Why use something as simple as this when a 4-digit number is almost impossible?
An idle whim, or the riddle has a meaning.
Maybe. 4 animals into 4 places. What does it represent?
Think, Marty. Where did we see 4 animals holding something in their hands?
When did we...
Puzzle time!
This is a puzzle. All right, let's check.
Wait. The girls.
The girls?
Yeah, in your purse.
Ah.
Maybe.
Let's think. Dove, otter.
Molly, my ex-wife. What do you have to do with all this?
Okay, so
Hey,
bird.
we know something.
So bird, otter, rhino, cheetah. Bird. No, that's
Oh darn.
yeah, that's not gonna work. Okay, let's check our codexes here. Yeah, that's not gonna work.
Let's see.
Let's see here.
Well, there's clues, but
Let me think. Human is a mythical creature appearing in many stories and legends. Usually it appeared as a wise creature, a keeper of secrets, but also has a dual nature, because chaos and destruction follow in its wake. According to most, the essence of its symbolism lies in the fact that certain secrets require a substantial price to be paid. By uncovering these secrets, we bring a curse upon ourselves. Some believe humans are messengers of Nikvatiti, the goddess of nothingness, and usually depict them as angels with wings.
where's the clues tab? It says there's one.
Hector the Third is known as the Fox King. Great Fire of Clawville. The Wild Ones. Great Wild Ones. Riti. No, that doesn't make sense because it has to be 4. Okay, let's think here. Huh. Okay, so let's check. That's just a bunch of kitties.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, where did we see? Okay, so that's the exit. Huh. goes to look it up. There, hold on. Let me see here. Okay, definitely not Casting Mavis.
Astronauts.
Definitely nothing to do with the hop dog.
Good old boss.
Sure.
He always
It reaches.
one way or another. Join the force.
Get bribed.
Wait,
Nice
what?
words.
Nice bullshit. Why is it always a lion? Lions are lazy, dull, good-for-nothing creatures.
Hey, stop talking like that. It's disrespectful.
Why? Aren't I right?
Not every lion's the same. Just like not every rooster's an asshole like you.
You got me.
Yeah.
All right, let's see here.
SN. Could be the initials of a...
Yeah, I tried. Yeah, I looked at Deborah's purse and I got this SN card.
Miss Jardine. Officer Barkman.
Blood boils.
I wholeheartedly...
Okay. Oh, you know what? Oh, you know what? You know what? Let's talk to Monica. Let's talk to Monica. Monica might know something.
So soon? That was fast. Almost a record.
Sorry, Mon. We're just here for a little, info.
When are you not here for that, boys? How about wish me a happy birthday for a change?
What? Is it your birthday today?
Of course not. Don't be silly, Marty. You know exactly when it is. We've talked about it a dozen times.
Yeah, of course I know.
Yeah.
So,
Of course, boys.
We'll be quick like a...
Ah, got
did
it.
you ever notice how much bigger the lion and the fox are than the other animals?
You know, maybe all animals are equal, but some animals are more equal than others.
Nice Animal Farm reference.
Huh. So that's why our king's a fox and not a sheep or a bird, right?
It's maybe a little late, but you're starting to get it, Detective.
Okay.
Play the insect.
Many times.
That says a lot about...
It says everything, Monty.
Did you know there's a theory that the Foundation War was a hoax? That the reptiles deliberately kept in the background?
Yes,
In
it's the
reality,
lizard people.
They're the ones controlling the city from the underground, even now.
What? Where did you hear that? I'd never heard such sheep shit before.
I read it in Tomorrow's Word. That's a pretty prestigious newspaper.
I wouldn't use that trash to wipe my cloaca, Marty. It'll rot your brain.
Yikes.
Well, at least I read something other than the labels on liquor bottles.
Hey, that was a bit below the belt.
Yep, but true.
But
You got me.
okay, so looks like we got stork, lion, sheep, fox.
It's a very beautiful crest.
Yeah, it is. Just like the city. From afar, at least.
It's a very beautiful...
Yeah, it is.
Okay. Okay, so stork, lion, sheep, fox. Stork, lion, sheep, fox. There we go. Stork. Lion. Sheep. There we go.
Hello there. What could this be? Maybe a piece of a painting.
And there's some kind of squiggle on it. The signature of the painter? Yeah, I can't make it out. It's a piece of a painting. Judging by how well it was hidden, I'm sure this is what Natasha wanted to show us.
But now, where's the rest of the
So
painting?
a piece of a painting? That's it? And what's that smear on it?
It's too illegible to be a signature. It could be anything.
Well, maybe Natasha can help us. After all, this is what she wanted to show us, isn't it?
Well, that's if we find her. She should be here by now.
True. Well, then what's next? How about we peck around town some more?
We could do that, but I think we should gather what we know and try to figure out where we can go from here.
You know what? After all this, I could use a drink.
Right answer.
Right answer. Ooh.
Should we say hi to the old beaver?
Sure. Mullen is an old friend, so he certainly deserves a hello, and we do need information.
Few people know as much about Clawville as the old wood chomper. An encyclopedia in the flesh.
Yeah, he always has something.
That something might not always be a good thing.
The taxi company for the upper class only. Politicians and gangsters.
Sounds like my mission.
Murdoch and Falcon is a famous law firm in Clawville, run by a blind bat and a bird-brained falcon. Some things are indestructible, right?
Ah,
Yeah. Mullen's kiosk's been here since I was a little chick. My old man used to drive here from the other side of town for his daily papers.
Yeah, many still do. He certainly is
Nice.
something.
That's why
Mullen's
still
a
around.
wizard from a forgotten age.
yeah, actually, you know what? I went on my mission to where the Godfather is. Oh, in Italy. I was gonna say, I went to West New York. Oh, wait, that's the Sopranos. Never mind. Sopranos was in West New York.
Yeah, kind of. Chandler's used to be quite a prestigious cafe. Magnificent animals had breakfast
Different
here.
mafias.
In the evenings, philosophers and writers would get drunk together and argue. The place is now just a second-hand bookshop.
Tomato, tomato.
Just a shadow of its former self. Like so many things in this city. Like me.
Like, man.
The Clawville Chronicle. The most read and probably the most biased newspaper in the city. It's supposed to be a royalist rag, but the separatist overtones are getting stronger
I
and
actually
stronger
prefer the
every
term
day.
fish wraps for newspapers.
We're getting older and older, and Mullen's not changing a bit.
Yes.
Where's the justice in that?
He's just eternal.
It's
Like an
wrapped
ancient
in
god
bread.
or something.
Sandwich.
Or the personification of the city.
He's
What a
basically
lovely
the
thought.
Sean
But
Connery
if
of
the city
otters.
took shape, it would most likely be some kind of vermin.
Yeah, true. But that wasn't very politically correct, coming from you, pal.
Hey, you know I didn't mean it like that.
Yeah, I know, Marty. You're too good for this world.
Oh,
You're too
thanks,
good for
boss.
this world.
It wasn't a compliment, Marty.
Screw you, Marty.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Hercule. What's up, old friend?
Hello, me lads, it's good to see you. What are you doing around here where you never see a cat go by?
We're
this
working,
guy has terrible
Uncle
posture.
Mullen, just like you. But I'm afraid we're also walking a little bit outside the law.
Yeah.
But it's New Year's Eve. Couldn't it wait a bit? Whatever the case is, it can't be that
Fish wraps are good
serious.
for making pinatas.
I'm afraid it is. Maybe you can help us with a few things. After all, you know everyone in the city.
What a compliment. But of course I'll help if I can. I know you ever since you appeared in the city. Young, fresh, full of ambition. And little Marty had been just a chick
Hey,
when he was
little
already
Marty.
coming here every day with his daddy, eh? You're like me sons.
Aw, thanks, Uncle Mullen.
Eben's a ruthless gangster, that's for sure. But he's not bloodthirsty or stupid. You're not in danger until you're in his way. And that's not so easy to manage as the whole city's in his hands.
How come they never tried to approach you, Uncle?
What? Of course they tried. They wanted to buy the whole area and build some huge parking garage on it. Mongrel Mick, Ibben's #1 thug, came here and threatened me more than once. If I hadn't dug me heels in, the others would have sold up. The lawyers behind me, even Biff, the owner of Chandler's. But I told them, over my cold dead carcass.
Oh, looks like it worked.
I'm too much for them, lads. Or I'm just too famous around here to get rid of. We could say Ibben's almost almighty, but
That's a good one.
I'm a poor nobody, my lads, but my name still carries meaning. This place has always belonged to my family. If my dead body had been found here or in the Times, it would have caused a scandal, even without any evidence. So, he usually listens to reason.
Yeah, when I talked to him tonight, he seemed confused, dissolute, and impetuous to...
That's uncharacteristic. Are you sure it was him?
Are you
Are
joking?
you sure it
Ibn
was
Wessler's
him?
not usually confused with anyone else.
Of course I'm joking. Beaver humor, you know? Nobody gets it. Not even the beavers.
Good one
Especially the
again.
beavers.
Hey, Martin, my lad, what's up? How's that beautiful wife of yours?
Laura's perfectly fine, thank you.
It's crazy you could grab an amazing woman like her, son. Are you blackmailing her or something?
Ah, I missed your famous beaver humor.
I'm just messing with you, son. Anyway, you look good. You're in good shape. You look more like a turkey than a rooster, if you ask me.
Thanks.
This is priceless.
Thanks?
Thanks, Hercule. We'll be back again soon.
Yeah, sure will.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Nice girl. She used to come here for a while, but I think she moved downtown.
Yeah, she's the poster girl for workaholism. She lives in an apartment across from the PD, but sleeps at the station, if she sleeps at all.
Some animals just race and race through the years of their life until someone stops them and makes them wind down.
Is there someone like that waiting for everyone?
Indeed there is, somewhere. Usually not where we're looking for them.
Yeah, right. How's Desiree?
What about her? She's still beautiful, and she's still my wife, and I still don't get why she hasn't left me already.
Because she's too much like you stubborn old dam builder.
You see, you're right about that, sonny boy.
Stubborn old dam builder. Cue the damn jokes.
And the cubs?
Cubs? More like jumbo cubs. Johnson's a hotshot lawyer in Galadia, and Timmy also left Clawville to try his luck in Grassmore. But who could blame them?
But was it greener?
Good move.
Ah, yeah, but they visit me often, though. They're good kids.
I know, pal. They're from a good litter.
If you say so, sonny.
You know anything about a woman named Natasha Katsenko?
Sonny boy, what have you gotten yourself into again? That lass is Ibn Wessler's
What did you
protege,
do this
to put it
time?
politely. She's the crown jewel of the city. A shining new star. If you dare talk to a gal such as her, you can
Yeah, I like
expect
this guy
some
too.
serious lead poisoning, me boy.
Well, I suppose I should have come to you first for advice. Doesn't matter now. We're in it, Uncle. Up to our combs.
If you'll accept the advice of an old shaggy beaver, get to the end of it as quickly as you can and try to make it out with all your feathers.
Yeah, that's the plan. But do you know anything about her? Anything, interesting?
As I've heard, Natasha is quite a mysterious lass. She came from the Stavonian Tsardom and fled to Clawville. But from what? No one knows. Some years of her life are shrouded in mystery, and that rarely means good.
You're right about that. So, that's your advice? Be careful?
My advice is don't die.
At least, sonny boy. And one more thing.
What's that?
never fall in love with a woman like her.
Thanks, Hercule. I wasn't planning to.
Nobody plans to, Sonny. Just take care of each other, okay? And always carry a good gun in your pocket.
That's
Sense foreshadowing and phrasing.
that's the guy behind me's job. He carries the guns.
Oh, I always have one in every pocket, old timer.
I know, Martin. I know.
I know. All right. All right. I think we're done. I think we're done with Mullen here. We checked out.
Mullen's car. Ancient, but kind of beautiful.
All right. Wow, we got a lot of information out of him. Okay, so let's see here. So just the hotel. All right. So let's head back now.
We had no choice but to continue the investigation where it started. In that shady little apartment I called home. The only lead was the list Fillmore gave us, with all those imposing names on it. But what could it mean? And why did Natasha keep it secret from us?
Well, it's like
But
all
most
of those
importantly,
are
what
phone
did all
numbers.
this have to do with Deborah's death? The trail started to get cold, and so did the air outside. There was something unsettling in the black clouds, hiding all the stars. I prayed that they didn't bring an early snowfall. The night was already painful enough.
So, what are we doing here?
Same thing we do every night, Marty. Try to take over the world.
Trying to calm down. I'll have a shot.
Sure you will.
And we're trying to put the pieces together, of course. Figure out what's next.
And what is next, Boss Bird?
Let's take a look at what we've learned so far.
I was thinking more
So,
enter in the microwave.
how did
but
this
I
whole
digress.
case start?
Oh boy, investigate. Okay, so what am I supposed to do?
Just connect the dots? Question mark.
Oh, okay, there we go.
Yeah, the threats are meant for Natasha, no doubt about that.
Let's see here. Oh, okay.
But there was something Natasha didn't speak about. Natasha is terrified, and she's in real danger. But she kept this list hidden from us. It seems too important to keep it a secret.
Okay.
I don't know. Reddit's a pretty good place for it. I mean,
Could be important.
I've been
But what could we do with this list? I know only one person who moves in circles high enough to know where it's from. Lewis. We must ask him if we want to get out of this dead end.
Case closed.
So the card is, maybe a dead end. The piece of painting, too.
But the list Fillmore gave us...
Exactly. Full of those imposing names. And I only know one person who moves in similar circles.
Lamar.
Yes, Marty. It's Lewis. Exactly.
Of course, it's Lewis.
Of course
Where
it's
do we
Lewis.
find the bunny man?
Well, since he owns this building, I'm hoping he's here. It's worth a call.
You know his number?
By heart.
gonna be dead.
555-932.
Oh, you are a professional, Boss Bird.
Of course, he's dead too now.
Yeah, Lewis's plot armor.
Yeah, plot armor.
Hey, Lewis, sorry to
similar to
disturb
a
you
plot
again.
hole, if you know
Could
what
you
I
come over to my place? I have a...
A real case with the chicken police? Of course, Sonny. I'll be over in a few minutes.
Thanks, pal. I owe you one.
One? Just a second.
I swear, if that stutter is fake, so
Thanks, Lewis. Again.
Oh, don't mention it. Besides, it was my big dream to help you with a serious case.
Well,
Yeah,
let's hope
since
you
it's
can help.
thirsty mumbles.
What can you tell me about this list, old...
Well, these names. I know half of them personally. Maybe even more.
I knew it.
But I have no idea what kind of list this is.
Here we go.
But these are all members of the upper class, politicians, business.
Damn.
But I really don't know what it means.
So, is it a dead end?
I'm afraid so.
Really?
Lying. You're lying.
Deborah, the girl who came to me tonight.
Yes, she's a very lovely young
She's
lady.
dead.
Where did you take her after you two left?
Where she asked me to Flowerville.
Flowerville. Rochester Street 37?
Yes, exactly. Why?
Luck.
Something happened?
Oh, now
Nothing
he
good,
says it.
Lewis. Nothing.
This?
This?
Oh, my goodness.
I think we have a bingo, gentlemen.
You see, I also have one of these.
A card? Like this? Really?
Yes, it's a membership card to a very exclusive club.
How exclusive?
Very.
That's what I'm talking
There.
about.
It's exclusive enough to where I don't stutter.
What does SN mean, Lewis?
It's the sweltering Nile.
But that's
Get the
a...
Well,
denial.
yes, it's a brothel, but it's not like that.
It's not
something
it's not
completely
that
different.
kind of a brothel, but it's a brothel. But you know, it's more like a family-friendly brothel. You know, we make sure there's coloring books for the kids. You know, it's like that
Calm
kind of a
down,
brothel.
Lewis. We're not going to tell anybody.
Thank you so much. It is rather embarrassing.
Dressing dragon, did you?
Please don't tell anyone I'm a whore.
Listen, Lewis. How do we get in?
You want to get in? Well, if you show them this card, they'll surely let you in, but it will be obvious you're not regulars there.
We're used to that.
So, are we going to a luxury brothel?
Correct, Marty. Thanks for the help, Lewis. I owe you one.
Sorry.
For the third time today, I think.
Yay, we're going to a brothel, kids. Put on your Sunday best.
I don't know what you
Put on your
said to
Sunday
him,
clothes
but
when
after
you
you
feel
finished,
down
he almost
and
immediately Van disappeared.
It's raining, girls. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Really? That's suspicious.
Or he had business elsewhere.
Or
it's New Year's Eve.
raining
Everybody's
deer
going somewhere.
and cats and maybe bunnies and stuff.
Yeah, it's not the same, is it?
No, it just doesn't have that ring to it, man.
It doesn't.
I didn't see her after the show. If I'm not mistaken, she usually leaves when everyone else has already left.
What else do you know about her, Lewis?
Oh, not much. What everybody knows. She was a dancer, then a backing singer, then star, and then club owner.
I thought he said
We
cancer
found
for
out
a
as
minute.
much already. Do you think she'd fled the Stavonian massacre? That's why the secrecy.
Do you mean the massacre of the royal family? I'd say her accent is a dead giveaway. and her name too, though it's undoubtedly an alias.
So it's possible that she is a part of the royal family.
I don't think so.
Britannia.
Nobody could have survived that awful night.
You're probably right. What should we know about the place, Lewis? Besides what they're dealing in there.
No, it's an elegant and
cards.
exclusive place.
John.
Not everybody visits them for that, you know.
Nice.
Some animals just go for company.
Company. Okay.
I see. I guess it's mostly visited by the upper class.
Mostly, yes. The wealthy who have a taste.
Yes, of course.
Of course.
Is it true what they say, that it's some kind of hidden stronghold of the royalists?
The Nile is a proud herald of the coexistence of all the species. Yes, but stronghold? I don't think so.
But the place must be an eyesore for the separatists.
Oh, don't worry for the girls, Sonny. They can defend themselves quite well. The separatists wouldn't dare to go near
They
the
all
place.
know Fox Kwando.
Well, we'll see what they have to say about these two old cocks.
Whoa.
That was a little bit
That was a little
equivocal.
true.
All right. Okay, so we're gonna get out of here. We're going to the brothel. Chapter. Now I'm on chapter
Marty's
2.
Delight. We were heading
Holy
toward the
balls,
most
how long
exclusive
is this
brothel
game?
in Clawville. The separatists
in
and
for the
those
long
opposing
haul
the
now.
monarchy
Oh,
hated
good
the place,
lord.
just like they hated everything that supported interracial relations and peaceful coexistence of all species.
Yeah.
So the place wasn't just a brothel, it was a symbol. But just like a
Call it peaceful.
brothel is not a worthy symbol, Clawville failed to
Oh,
turn out
there's
the
no,
way it was
there's
intended.
no. Oh. Well, that escalated quickly.
Well, here we
There was
are.
that.
The kingdom of long legs, silky skin, and fluttering lashes. We've arrived.
Wait, my wife's here?
Calm down, Marty. Watch your blood pressure.
Whoa. Whoa. Who's the bird
Yeesh.
feller?
That guy's stare gives me the creeps.
Okay, there's 3 chapters. Okay.
I can see why.
I've always told myself that birds are weird.
There's
What
only
did you
3?
just say?
Aw.
Huh? What? Me? Nothing.
Birds are weird.
That girl is a fox. Literally.
Yep. Maid Marian ain't got nothing on this fox. No, we used to have like legitimate serious discussions about which Disney princess was the hottest. And my roommate would always throw out Maid Marian from Robin Hood.
Eh.
Holy fur. You swallowed so hard, the whole place shook.
Are you kidding me? I've never seen anything like this before.
Is this legal?
Is this even legal?
Why wouldn't it be?
I don't know. Vice?
You really must be joking. Vice in Clawville?
Yeah, it's like saying Vice doesn't exist in Vegas.
Okay. I was pulling your leg. But still, it's a little hot in here.
Oh, cool down, Marty. Don't even look over there. Remember Laura, your wonderful girlfriend, whom you love more than anything.
You don't need to tell me. All I'm thinking about is her.
With a hatchet in her hand.
More like my nuggets.
We just remember.
That party pierced.
Just remember, friends, there used to be a commercial run by Carl's Jr. that says, "We tried to find the nuggets. We looked here, we looked there, and we looked everywhere." Well, apparently they didn't talk to Laura. Apparently Laura knows where the nugs are.
I'm a little worried about Laura. I think you're gonna meet her. She's gonna say, "Dr. Laura, how can I help you?"
Laura.
That's it, Marty. Just slowly turn away from the pictures.
He was so happy to get in here.
That's
And
it,
then
Marty.
this happens.
And then reality clocked him like a 2x4.
I don't even know. Good gods.
Hey, keep it down, Marty.
I see it now. Of all that's furry.
Yes,
Oh,
it's
for
very
goodness
furry.
sakes.
Or more like, shaggy.
This is like, what this is like going to Clearman's Northwoods Inn, walking into the bathroom and there's nothing but drawings of naked ladies all over the walls. You're just like, I'm just here to pee. That's all I want to
Don't
do.
remind me.
That woman, she's familiar.
You
I'm
think
sorry,
it's her?
that just doesn't look
The
good to
broad
me.
from the Bloody New Year's?
God damn it, Marty. Do you have to say it out
It
loud?
reminds me of my old
Gives
high
me
school
goosebumps.
mascot. Oh,
Jacob's more like.
With a garter belt.
oh, don't start.
Anyway, I don't know if it's really her. I always get confused by the exotic ones, but yeah, maybe.
Honestly, it gives me the creeps.
You and me
I'm with
both,
you, buddy.
brother.
Yeah, me too.
They just didn't get the right lion face for that one.
No.
These
Or the
brides are
tiger
elegant.
face. My bad. My bad.
Just like Laszlo said.
Lewis.
I know
What
my
do you
dope.
think
so
could be
I
the
promise.
old rabbit's type? Fluffy tails? Furry ears? A raspy
What's
tongue?
the rabbit's
Oh,
type?
for the love of all the gods, stop it.
Shut up,
Just
Marty.
think about it.
Please, shut up, Marty.
She's what I call an exotic beauty.
Shut up, Marty.
Like
Well,
we're
that's
we're
one way to
staying
put
here
it.
a little bit longer, and all for the
Hey,
wrong reasons.
Every animal's the most beautiful thing in the world.
This
to some.
dialogue is funny. I
This
don't
is
care.
amazing.
Yeah, you're right.
Oof, I don't know about you, but I go weak in the knees for
Better not
stripes.
tell
Please,
ESG about
Marty,
this.
I don't want to know. And I don't care. Keep it to yourself. And let's get out of here quickly.
Can't I even talk to you anymore?
You can. Ask about the weather or how's my lower back. Those two are even connected if you want to know.
Yeah, old fart.
Oh
Excuse me,
no!
gentlemen. Would you be so kind as to help me?
Wait,
With pleasure, ma'am.
Fox with a southern accent?
The zipper always
Oh.
comes down on my dress. Would you kindly zip it back up?
Can I, Sonny?
Can I please, please, please?
This one thing, I'll never ask for anything ever again.
What am I, your mother? Do what you want, for God's sake.
Happy to help, ma'am.
Oh, what a gallant young man.
Clucking lords.
Wait, is this a mini game?
You gotta do it. Do it, do it.
What is this, like a zipper tensometer or something?
Yeah, you gotta do it just right.
Oh, thank you, honey.
Marty, ma'am.
It shows the zipper
Marty
zipped up in the
McChicken.
back too.
Thank
Oh
you,
gosh.
darling
Hey,
Marty.
that's what you call attention to details.
Anytime, ma'am.
Yeah,
Anytime.
wrong details.
Anytime.
May I invite you gentlemen for a drink, perhaps?
No, thank you. We're in a hurry.
Oh,
Oh.
Beauty is relative.
It's relative.
I think she must be the receptionist.
Bravo,
Yo.
Mr. Detective.
Why'd you have to be like that all the time?
Well, sometimes I seriously can't decide if you've become totally stupid over the years, or it just entertains you to act that way.
Well, you know, that's a good question.
That's exactly what I mean.
My
It never
name
gets
is
old either.
Day-Night Diamond. Welcome to the sweltering Nile, gentlemen.
Day-Night Diamond, I'm sure it is, sweetie.
Miss Diamond, I'm Sonny, and this is my partner, Marty.
If I may, miss, you have a beautiful name and
There we go.
exceptionally wonderful
Stripes,
stripes.
bezel. You see, here's the thing that I don't get. It's like, and I understand they obviously had to do this in order to make the graphics work, but it's like the head stops right there, and then it's like white chick. I don't understand that. I don't know. That's just
Marty, not now.
Oh,
What are you implying,
thank
sir?
you very much.
No, it's just kind of a this one in particular is a weird design choice. Unless like this part right here is a part of the stripes. I don't know. It just this one's just exceptionally weird.
Please
So she
excuse
wanna
him.
looks
He
like- so she looks
doesn't
like
visit
Power Girl,
places
which-
like this very often. Me neither. To
Yeah,
be
that's
honest.
right. There are arm stripes there. Hey, Basadi, how you doing? Welcome
you
to
would-
Chicken
you would think-
Police.
You would think there'd be stripes
Yeah, welcome.
there in the area as well.
Welcome to Chicken Police. This has been a good one tonight.
Oh, nothing to worry about, gentlemen. There's a first time for everyone.
Like for us, this is the first time I've been in a brothel.
You're absolutely right.
We're just interested in a certain lady called Deborah.
Deborah. We don't have any employees by that name right now, but if you want, any of our girls would love to be Deborah for a night.
No. Excuse me, you misunderstand. She doesn't work here.
I'm afraid I don't follow.
It's kind of confusing, but let me try to explain.
She's dead.
Please, I'm at your service. I'll gladly answer any of your questions.
You hear that, Sonny? Any questions?
Shut up, Marty.
Shut up, Marty.
I wouldn't want to offend you, far from it, but it's evident you're from the police, even without this.
Is it that obvious?
No, it isn't, but, you know, here in the Nile, we have a keen eye for this kind of thing.
Right. I understand, ma'am.
Guys,
Do you know a gentleman named Louis C. Hayworth?
Of course I do. Mr. Hayworth is a regular guest at our establishment.
Lewis is a regular.
I see. How regular, if I may ask?
I can't give you any information about that. House policy.
We have that too. It's called the law, ma'am.
If you have any questions of that nature, please come back with a warrant.
Touche.
Yikes. She knows how to run her establishment.
Does this list mean anything to you?
This? I'm not sure. No, nothing.
Don't you see some familiar names on there?
I do, but everybody knows those animals. Personally, I have no contact with any of them.
I see. Oh, thank you. Look,
We're not
she
getting
gave
anywhere,
this to
are
us.
we?
The girl named Deborah, the one we asked you about.
I see.
Do you know what this is?
Of course. It's a membership card.
Was this person a regular here?
If this belonged to her, then yes. I can check for you. Please, the ladies will entertain you while you wait. I'll be right back.
Thank you. Much obliged.
How young is this girl? Damn.
This place is clubbed up.
Do you think they're forced to do this?
Marty, we're not here for
Mind
that.
games.
Just for the information we need.
Yeah, but you know what, Sonny? We're fortunate to be able to choose what we do with our lives, huh?
You are, Marty. You have the chance to work with Santino Featherland. Me, on the other hand.
Aha.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, we're back there again.
A fine young beauty is...
May I invite you gentlemen for a drink, perhaps?
No, thank you. We're in a hurry.
Oh.
Yes, chunky milk, please.
Yes, we need.
Is
we
he a
need Chucky.
bouncer or a...
And I mean Hershey's.
I apologize for the wait. Please, come with me, gentlemen.
So you were successful.
My mistress, Madame Zavas, would like to meet you.
You mean that, Madame Savas?
As far as I know, there's only one of her, so yes,
Wow.
Please, miss,
Guy.
take us to her.
with pleasure.
We're dinner.
We're dinner.
Madame
clucking dinner.
Zavas was a legend in Clawville. Her name was known all over the wilderness. She's an
Wow, it's
avid
right in the
royalist,
wilderness.
former member of the Council of 12, spy master,
Oh,
assassin,
Council of 12,
businesswoman, and courtesan. To be honest, I didn't even know she was still alive. She's no spring chicken, that's for sure. She could also be my mother, or maybe my grandmother. First Ibn Wessler, now her. Honestly, tonight it wouldn't surprise me if His Majesty Hector III didn't grace me with his presence. Interesting pieces.
Do you think so? It's the art of my people.
King K. Cruel's sister.
Crocodiles?
The tiger in the picture.
Right.
There are many kinds of crocodile in the wilderness, Mr. Featherland. This is the art of the Nilenites.
Ah, hence the name, the sweltering Nile.
It's a river, Mr. Featherland. My ancestors lived by this river a long time ago.
Ah, interesting.
They walk like them too. Hey.
Well, Basadi, why would they put roosters as detectives? Well, it's a dick cock joke.
Because he's a cock. That's
Because he's a cock and he's a dick. He's a dick cock.
Why do I even try sometimes?
Oh, hey, Doc, how you doing?
Hey. Yeah, I joined your voice chat, listened for a little bit, and my wife called, so I bounced to go talk to her for a bit.
Okay,
I'm doing good.
fine. No, I honestly have no idea, Basadi. It's just what they did. Alright, let's see here. Okay, so we looked at tribal artifacts.
Is that the time already? Have you noticed your clock's not working?
How observant you are. That clock isn't meant to show the time. It's a decoration. A memento.
Something to do with the hook?
It's beautiful.
Indeed.
There's something weird about that clock.
Let's see, it says 11:45, right?
Every kind of book. Let's see here. Slime and Punishment. Owls Don't Blink.
There are books here on quite a variety.
49 years of the reptile.
There are books here on
7 Pieces of my mind. Death of the Horse. 49 Years of the Reptile. 1 Key to the Animal Mind. The Red Pig.
You would think Animal Farm would have been up here. Oh, they missed the opportunity.
Yeah, they did. Darn them.
Oh
What a
my
painting.
goodness gracious.
Congratulations, ma'am.
Marty.
Yes. It's beautiful indeed. It's more than 40 years old. You know, I was considered pretty then.
Oh, don't say that. You still look great, ma'am.
Thank you. It feels good, but no. There's no need for lies. Those days are long gone.
Yeah,
Every
let's
age has
see
its
let's see
truth
if
and its
let's see if
beauty.
that's necessary.
For me, beauty is not in the looks anymore.
I agree, ma'am.
I agree.
So she is the legendary Madame
Does that
Zavas.
remind me of a picture of Cindy Crawford?
Let me introduce myself properly, ma'am.
Mr. Santino, I know who you are. And I also know your partner. The legend of the chicken police is always one step ahead of the chicken police.
Thank you. That's flattering.
You're right.
May I ask what you are looking for exactly? Here on this night?
You know, that's an interesting question. The card we've shown your lovely colleague
Belongs to an old friend of ours, whom we haven't seen for a long time.
Oh, you ain't gonna see her anymore.
and the name.
Unfortunately, no, Mr. Santino. That's confidential information. In my line of work, discretion is everything.
Well, you know, in our line of work, the law is above everything.
Oh, do you think so? I could tell you what your colleagues think is also above everything. But, as I said, discretion.
Look, ma'am, we don't want to impose. We're conducting a private investigation, which started off as harmless, but now it's murder.
That sounds serious.
It is serious. That's why we'd be grateful for your help.
In that case, I'm at your service. Ask your question.
Fortunately, I swim very well for a chicken.
I swim well, too.
Here we go. At the end of this
Place
conversation,
isn't just
somebody
our
better say
home
winner,
with
winner.
the girls. It's a sanctuary.
Yeah.
Really? How?
It symbolizes why the city was founded almost 1,000 years ago.
See, like I said, this is exactly why I'm
Love.
claiming this
Freedom.
is the Zootopia movie, the director's cut.
Interbreeding?
That too,
Interbreeding.
yes. Do you have a problem with that?
Oh, don't get me wrong.
Absolutely
I don't.
not, man.
My girlfriend's a predator.
Really? I'm glad to hear it.
Tell me, have you ever seen this list?
Zootopia's rated R version.
I swear that conversation back there was like something super hilarious or some furry's life goals.
Right?
Am I right to assume it has something to do with the sweltering Nile?
It does, yes. But I can't tell you more about it. No.
Discretion is key.
Absolutely. As I was saying, it belongs to us. Only our most valuable guests have one of these.
The employees, too. Good to know. Can you tell me if this card belonged to a guest or an employee?
No.
I thought so.
I think she gave
Lewis Hayworth is a good friend of mine. It surprises me that he's a regular here.
You wouldn't believe our clientele. You would be shocked.
No doubt. Lewis, does he come here often?
Not so often.
Thank you for the vague answer, ma'am.
The mystery is thrilling. The thrill is life itself.
That was beautiful, ma'am.
Beautiful.
Do you know Natasha Katsenko personally?
Yes, I do.
Tell me about her.
Wow, that was a... Marty's the appetizer.
Warm-hearted, protective, quick-tempered, fierce. Yes, fierce.
Thank you. Very useful.
Let's see here. Okay, it's only 10. All right.
Deceit is everything to Zavos. She used to be a spy, so I'm going to take her every word with a grain of salt.
Oh no.
Who's behind the legend, Miss Zavos? Who are you, really?
Just an animal raised to survive, Mr. Featherland. And because I've been taught, I know how to survive. I always was what I had to be.
And you managed to dodge my question. Clever.
Well, you see, this is one of the typical elements of survival. The way of dodging a delicate question and still making the questioner believe he got the answer. But you're too cunning and experienced, aren't you? You're not an easy one to fool.
I'm trying to maintain appearances, ma'am.
You should. Appearances, most of the time, are stronger and more dangerous than the truth.
Isn't it dangerous being a royalist nowadays?
You know, Mr. Featherland, those that are genuinely dedicated never care about danger.
Do you think it's my loyalty that motivates me the most? If you do, I'm sorry to disappoint you.
Maybe you're not loyal to the police, Mr. Featherland, but you are to your own principles and ideals. Am I right?
That's true, but you're avoiding the question. Why did you stay in the king's employment after the scandals that are making half the city riot? What makes you still believe so much in the institution of monarchy?
You know, I always adapt.
but only to a degree where I still don't have to give up myself and my ideals for the sake of survival.
You'd rather die then?
Maybe it would seem too dramatic or even romantic to you, but yes, exactly.
I'm sorry to doubt you, but I've always thought your kind was rather compromised.
Do you mean spies or crocodiles?
Spies, of course.
I must disappoint you. But there aren't many groups as loyal and unwavering as the spies, Mr.
If you're telling me, ma'am, I believe you.
What? Oh!
Alright, let's just see here.
Why did you decide to open a brothel?
You know, this place used to be an orphanage. Then after the Great Avian Plague, a hatchery. Then, young mothers lived here who had nowhere else to go. That's when I took over.
Young mothers and prostitutes. That feels like a sharp turn.
No, it didn't happen like that, of course. The process took 20 years, but one thing remains the same.
And this was the best you could do, helping them sell their bodies.
You see things very superficially, Mr. Featherland. We're a family who helped each other even at the worst of times, took care of each other, and what's most important, survived. Yes, survive, no matter the cost.
And it's the cherry on top of the most treasured secrets of the rich and famous.
Very insightful, Mr. Featherland. There's truth to that. Knowledge is power, as they say. And we know a lot.
If I guess who the card belongs to, will you tell me?
I wouldn't say that's an acceptable price for such a secret as this, but if you guess right, I won't lie to you. Then, I will tell you you were right. Yes.
Good. Let's see. The answer to my question, Natasha Katsenko.
Well, Mr. Featherland, it seems the gossip about you is right. What gave it away?
It couldn't have been easier. There's a beautiful woman with a mysterious past, trying to keep it a secret, while someone's threatening her with the exact same thing, leaving rather unmistakable messages behind. Plus, we found the card on Deborah, who was her best friend and confidant. So she was either trying to hide it, or destroy it forever, so no one could find out the truth. Am I right so far?
Indeed, Mr. Featherland.
So if I'm not mistaken, Natasha used to work for you before she met Ibn Wessler. He fell in love with her, gave her a job at the Millions Club. The rest is history.
You have talent, Mr. Featherland. I'm really sorry you're not working for the government.
I am working for the government.
Are you sure, Mr. Featherland?
Are you sure?
Touché.
Indeed. Natasha used to work here. We can put it that way, but you know, this isn't just a workplace. She also lived here.
Right. That puts everything in a different light. Savas is a true survivor, always was. And she's proud of that, even to this day. Maybe I can get her to trust me if I play to this part of her. You tried to protect her. From what?
Natasha came to me penniless, cold to the bone, and wounded. She was only 17 years old. Even if she were my enemy, I would have taken her in until she recovered. Yes, I'm like that. I was raised to be like that.
Haven't you seen any opportunities for profit? Or were you guided by pure animal goodness?
Is that so hard for you to believe?
I think that worldly women like you try to turn every position to their advantage. I hope I don't offend you.
On the contrary. But no. I didn't see any opportunities in a girl who could barely speak our language, who was starving and wounded and obviously running from something. In fact, I was taking unnecessary risks because of her.
You knew you were taking a risk, yet you still took her in. Why?
I don't know, Mr. Featherland. These things can't always be rationally explained. Not even when I've lived my whole life based on reason, on logic, almost every step calculated.
So Natasha came and turned your whole life upside down. She's like that, isn't she?
It's in her nature, yes. Poor thing can't help it. She's like a tornado. She usually takes everything with her.
That's quite an apt metaphor. But I have to agree.
Did she sweep you away, too?
I don't know yet, madam. I'm clinging firmly to the ground.
That's fine.
Do you know where Natasha came from before Clawville?
Naturally. The poor dear couldn't even deny it. Even her name's eloquent, her accent, but mostly her manners, Mr. Featherland. She's from Stovos, and she belonged to the upper class of Stavonian social circles. She could barely even speak the language when I first met her.
That's all you know about her. An ex-spy like you must have checked up on her new protege's past.
That's the most exciting thing. Yes, I have. Multiple times putting my most treasured connections to good use. But nobody found anything. Natasha's trail could only be traced back to the Stavonian border. What happened in that country, no one knows.
It's rather curious, don't you think?
It is, Mr. Featherland. Yes, curious. That's why I've always been rather fond of Natasha.
Did it touch you deeply when she left you?
Indeed, it did.
Zavos is protective. It seems she's dedicating her whole life to her proteges. If I concentrate on that... Didn't it occur to you that you could exploit Natasha and Ibn's relationship?
Me? How? And in what way could I have done that?
You were a famous spy, madam. It's easy to imagine you've conditioned Natasha to seduce Ibn Wessler and help you get close to his money and influence.
Look around you, Mr. Featherbrain. Do I look like someone who needs money and influence?
Power corrupts.
Yes. There's truth to that. Good point. But it's nothing like that for me. I love Natasha as my daughter. And I believe she too loves me as her mother.
Have you kept in touch?
Only occasionally, Mr. Featherland. She writes to me every few weeks, and very rarely we talk on the phone. But I haven't heard from her in weeks. The truth is, I've started to worry about her.
Okay.
Did she give no sign of being in trouble?
Never. No. Natasha's not the kind to talk about her feelings.
Yeah, I've noticed that myself. When was the last time you saw her, Madam
Maybe around 2 months ago. There was a ball, attended by Ibn Wessler, his beautiful mate Natasha, and myself. Yes.
Was she herself? Did you feel like she was afraid or worried about something?
On the contrary, she was unrestrained, free, radiant. She was in love. Yes, in her own unique way.
What do you mean?
You know Natasha loves on a different level than most Clawville women. Or most women in the wilderness, in fact. Maybe it's because of the Stavonian origins. Perhaps it's something else.
So you didn't notice anything strange about her?
Well, if anything could be called strange, it was that I saw a woman positively floating above the ground, who previously used to stand on it with 2 feet.
I see. Thank you, madam. How did you feel when you learned Natasha was going to leave?
Honestly, I was very hurt. I loved her as a daughter. How would you?
I couldn't say.
And I still couldn't stop her, and you know why?
Of course I do. Because...
You've been in my shoes before, am I right, Detective? Yes, I can feel you have.
This isn't about me, madam. Please stop changing the subject.
I have felt betrayed on a certain level. Yes, and offended, and alone. Even amongst all my friends.
Were you disappointed in her?
Only in myself, Mr. Featherland. But I have a hunch you know this feeling very well.
Yes, you're right. Well, thank you for your time, madam.
Anytime, detective. Please, gentlemen, wait here a moment.
Oh, that's excellent news.
Do you trust her?
Not in the slightest. Even her smile is fake. This woman wallowed in other animals' secrets until she became one too.
That's exactly how I feel.
Anyway, now that we're here, we can take a better look around.
Just what I was thinking.
Okay, I think we're gonna call it there for tonight. Yeah, we'll pick that up. We'll pick that up next time. So that's gonna be on Wednesday. I am starting to nod off over here. my afternoon.
So much fun.
I know my afternoon workout took a little bit out of me. So I need to get to sleep. I got 4 3/4 mile on the treadmill to do tomorrow morning. So yeah, we're clicking up the miles. Next week's gonna be 5 miles on the treadmill, and then we're gonna hold that distance, and then I'm going to increase the speed that I'm gonna be doing the 5 miles for over the next couple of weeks, and then once I get to a speed where I'm very comfortable with it, then we'll start clicking up the mileage again. Basically what I'm doing with this treadmill run is I'm trying to use it as kind of my long run. My wife goes to work on Tuesdays, so I have to be here in the garage doing my workout, and I need to get a run in on Tuesdays. So that's kind of what my run's going to be. So anyway, we'll be back tomorrow night with we will be doing Mech Warrior tomorrow night. I'm going to be running around the galaxy, stomping on stuffs. I might be doing a Zoot live stream, or I might do my video review before. So expect start time somewhere between 8:45 and 9 o'clock, somewhere around there. Always check the Discord. That's how you will know exactly when I go live. So Salty and Knock, thank you very much for hanging out in voice chat tonight.
No problem.
And also, thank you very much, Fuzzy, for the help in the game chat, and also thank you, Basadi, for hanging out. Yeah, so that's gonna be it for me tonight. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Catch you tomorrow morning on the treadmill. So until then, my friends, good night, Isaiah Norris, wherever you are. Good night, everyone. Good night.